If you want to make this beautiful user form, which is made with simple VBA codes, then stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Hi! You are watching my channel Excel Info. In this video, I will be showing how to save, reset, update, delete, and search the data by using some easy programmings on VBA in the background. This is going to be so helpful for small and medium-sized businesses. With this user form, data can be stored on worksheet and can be fetched by using search module. Let's begin. I just opened MS Excel. Here I want to open a new workbook. And then go to File. Click on Save As. Browse. And then save the file name as User Form, June 16, 2021. And then I will choose to save the file as macro. And then Save. Then I go to File menu, then Options, Customize ribbon, Developer, and then OK. There you can see the Developer tab on the ribbon. Now I am gonna make columns of the fields. First I take Client ID as first column and then Date, Name, Gender, Contact number, Email ID, Treatment, and lastly, other details. And now make these columns in a presentable manner. Select the columns, go to the Home tab, click Bold. Make columns with suitable sizes. Now I am gonna rename the tab as Data. And then I give the name to second worksheet tab as Combobox. On this worksheet I am gonna make two simple categories. For Combobox, the first category is Gender. The second one is Treatment. In gender we have simple categories, male and female. And in the treatment I just write these categories. Now make it in a presentable manner. Here I assign names to the selected cells. Once it's done, I go to the Developer tab, then Visual Basic. Here you can see the interface of Visual Basic. I am gonna choose User Form. And I just expand it. From the toolbar menu, I click on Labels. Just double-click the labels and paste it on the user form. Now I will align all the labels. Now double-click the text box from toolbar menu and paste it on the form. For gender in treatment field, I will choose Combobox. Here I want to align all the field for equal distance. Now align the labels. Now expand the form. Expand the fields too. Now select the labels and make them bold. Now click on the text box on the toolbar. Spread it on the form. Double-click on the button toolbar. Make it on the form. Click the first command button. Write down the caption for it, add or save. Caption for second button is reset. Third one is close. This will be search. Update button. Delete. Let's move the search button. And for this I need to make a field to enter data. Let's align all that buttons. Now I want to make the captions bold. Give a name to the user form. Now I am gonna check how it looks like. This is the specimen, this is how it looks like. None of the buttons and other modules are working. So let's close this. I will make the column counts 9 as spreadsheet has 9. Now let's get back to spreadsheet. Here the number of pixels will be the size of column width of user form text box. 70 for client ID. All column widths are according to pixel numbers. Coming back to VBA. Now write down the column widths according to the columns widths of spreadsheet. Let's close this. I need to make some formulae on spreadsheet. Click on Formula tab. Then name Manager. Click on New. Here I am going to change the name and will write data instead of client ID. Now I am gonna make some formula for the first field, client ID. I am gonna make offset rule here. An offset rule will make sure that all the rows of data is accounted for completely till the last column. Now click on the client ID column. Comma 1. Comma 0. Counter. Parenthesis. Select column A. Comma. 9 parenthesis close. Press OK. Press OK. Close that window. Let's open Name Manager again and check it's working properly. Oops, here formula goes beyond the range and need to be fixed. Let's make column length 8 instead of 9. Let's check it again. Now it's perfectly alright. Moving back to VBA. Click on the text box. In the row source, write the name of text box. Data. In order to be recognized while making VBA codes. In column heads field, make it true. So columns can appear on the text box. In the text align field, select Align Center. Now I am going to write some programming in order to make it functional in the VBA script. Double-click the Add or Save button. Here I write dim x. Dim refers to dimension of x. Dim y as worksheet. We need not to type worksheet name repeatedly, I will write letter Y instead. Set Y equal sheet 1. Here the letter Y will be the name of sheet 1. X equal Y dot range. Parenthesis double quote A and. Rows dot count parenthesis close dot end. Parenthesis times 1 up. Row plus 1. This code will determine the range of sheet 1 till the last row. This is for programming in worksheet Y. Here we gonna start with dot cells. This is for to put values in text box 1 should be pasted on cell 1. At the end we will write end with. Now run the program to check if it's working for field 1. I am gonna put some values in the client ID field. And click Add or Save button. There you can see the number typed in field are also shown on client ID text box column and on in the cell on worksheet as well. Let's close this. Now I am gonna select the row and copy paste one after another. And this is for all text boxes and combo boxes in the user form to be matched with the columns of spreadsheet. I am gonna change the caption names correspondingly with the cell values in order to match the values of user form to the desired cells. Text box 2 values are for cell 2 and text box 3 is for cell 3 in the spreadsheet. Let's run the program. Again, I am gonna put some values in text boxes and will check if it is pasted on both list box and on the cells of spreadsheet. And as you can see, it's pasted on both sides successfully on the list box and on the spreadsheet as well. Close this. Now I am gonna copy paste these lines of codes as much as we have the data fields on the form and columns of spreadsheet. For Combobox, I will change the caption according to cell numbers. For the first Combobox, the cell number is 4. Now to check, let's run the program. But there are no choices shown in the Combobox. Let's go back. Let's click on the Combobox. Then scroll down. Here you can see the row source option. Write down the defined name of the cells on the sheet that we have given earlier in this video. And write the name gender. Let's run the program again. Now option of male and female are shown under Combobox gender. Let's click on one of the options. Yes, it's perfectly worked. Let's get back. Here I will add more similar lines for one more Combobox and text boxes. Now we change the cell numbers according to caption name. On the worksheet, I will assign numbers to columns which actually are the fields of the user form. Before running the program, I need to make the font bold for all the fields and combo boxes of the user form. Let's scroll down the bar. In the font section, click three dots and select bold in font style. Now let's run the program. Put some values again to take a walk through test. The second combo box is empty. We will fix it afterwards. Click on the Add button. Awesome! Yes, it's perfectly worked. Now it's time to fix the second combo box. Click on the combo box and scroll down. In the row source, I will word the name of the cell which I have already mentioned in the name manager. Here I will write the treatment for the group of cells. There you can see all the list is now available to select from in combo box number 2. Now if I click Add button, it will be added up in the spreadsheet column. Awesome! Now if I want all the fields of user form to be vanished after clicking on Add button, then we have to add 2 more lines. Unload me. User form 1. Show. That's it. There you can see after clicking on Add button, all the data in the fields vanished. Now close this. In the VBA, on this drop-down menu, choose Initialize. You will get this section of VBA. The purpose of Initialize is, it will give number to client ID automatically right after pressing the Add button. Here I will write formula for client ID field, that is text box 1. Equal to Application. Worksheet. Function. Max parenthesis. Sheet 1. Range. Parenthesis double quote I colon. I. Double quote parenthesis closed. Parenthesis closed +1. Now if I put a number in client ID and press add button, then client ID will generate a number immediately after the last row and will assign a new number. I am gonna erase all the data on the worksheet. Let's click on User Form. Double-click on Reset button. Unload me. User Form 1. Show. This reset command button will unload all the information in the fields of user form right after pressing it. To check the reset button, I am gonna put some values. There you can see by pressing reset button all data in the fields are erased. Double-click the close button. Here we can write commands for close button. Unload me. And that's it. I am gonna press the close button. Now double-click the search button and write the commands for it on VBA. There we can write the commands for search button. Dim X as long. Dim Y as long. X equals to sheet 1. Range. Parenthesis double quote I double quote. And sign. Rows. Count. End parenthesis. X1 up. Row. This line of code will determine to search the data within the range. In the next line I write for y equals 6 to x. As the table's starting from row number 6, so I will write 6th row till range x. Here we need to write some conditions as to search data mentioned in search field. If sheet 1. Cells parenthesis y, comma parenthesis closed. Value equal text box. Seven. Text. Then. In the next line I will write text box 1. Equals. Sheet 1. Cells. Parenthesis, y, comma 1. Parenthesis closed. Value. Press enter to continue from next line. I want to copy and paste it over multiple lines. I am gonna change the captions according cell numbers. As there are 8 fields, so I will copy 8 times. For Combobox I will write here Combobox. And will change the number of cell corresponding to Combobox 1. Changing the cell numbers according to their fields captions. The sheet number always be 1 as all the work is done on sheet 1. Changing the cell number to 5. 6, 7, 8. To end the commands for search button, I will write and if. In the next line, write next y. And that's it for search command button. Here I need to change the captions of text boxes and combo boxes corresponding to the cell's values. Let's run the program. In client ID, the 1 is the number is displaying means there is only one data available on the worksheet. And then when I put 1 in the search field and then press the search button, we get all the data displayed on the form that is on the worksheet as well. Let's close this. Now click on the form and double-click on the Update button. A section will appear for the Update button for the commands to be written for it. Now what you will do is to copy all commands from Search button section and paste is over Update button section. Just copy. And paste it over Update command button section. Update button will facilitate any amendments in the current data on the worksheet. I am going to reverse all the codes by cut and paste at the start of each code. I will cut right side of the equation and paste at the home side. Here I will remove the equal sign. I will do other codes likewise. Equal to text box 1. Equal to text box 2. Just like above, the other commands will also be reversed. We can easily remember as I am doing this repeatedly before you. Now we are done with Update command button. Let's run the program. I am going to put some data on user form again to check update system. I am going to add this by pressing Add button. The data on the form is added on the worksheet as well. Now I want to search the data. For example, I put client ID number 2. In this data, I want to amend something. For example, I want to change the name. And change gender to female. Then after pressing Update button, this will change data. There you can see the data is changed on the user form. And on the worksheet as well. And for example if want to change email address. I can do so by pressing Update button. Here you can see the email is updated successfully. And on the worksheet as well. Now we are done with the codes. And now it's time to give some colors to the user form to make it more attractive. I need to get some more space in the form to give it a caption. Click on the label. Drag it on the form as per required size. Then scroll down. In the font section I will change the font. I would choose the size to make the font bigger. I will write the caption as I want. I will change the color of the font. Now I want to place a button on the worksheet that will open the form on one click. For this we will go User Form, select Module. There I will write Sub. User Form. Parenthesis up and close. User Form 1. Dot show. And that's it. On the worksheet I will make a button to open the user form. Go to Insert. Illustrations. Shapes. Select a shape for button. Drag it over the worksheet as per the required size. Then go to Format tab. Select any design you want. Select any color you want. There you have to write Open Form. Make it bigger and bold. Now right-click on the button. And go to Assign Macro. In this pop-up window select User Form. And then OK. Now by clicking the button the form will open. Back to User VBA. Now double-click the list box. Here I have to write text. Box 7 equal list box 1 dot column parenthesis 0 parenthesis close. And I will run this code to check what it do actually. Here if I double-click any of the data row in the list box of user form, The client ID number is mentioned in the search field spontaneously, and if I press search it fetches all the data related to client ID from the worksheet. If you want more videos like this, please do subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.